You know, guys, it is summertime, which means it's music festival season. And there's some etiquette that you need to follow when you go to music festivals, all right? If there is a mosh pit, if you're in it, you're in it. Do your thing, whatever. But if you're not in it and you try to start one and no one around you wants that to be started, that's not cool. You gotta go to where the pit is, all right? That's a common courtesy thing. Don't be intrusive towards somebody. Respect people's personal space. The best that you can. I know sometimes when it's a big festival, there's some like someone shoves into you and you fall into someone else. That happens. But you just do your best to be respectful and mindful of everyone's space. And another thing that you really need to do: don't pee on the ground. Don't do it. Don't pee on the ground. That's the warning here from a festival in Glastonbury. Let's see what they're saying out in Glastonbury. Glastonbury Festival, they really don't want you to pee on the ground. That's what Andrew's telling us here. The Environment Agency have the power to close the site if there is too much pollution. Glastonbury have asked festival goers to avoid urinating on the ground at this year's festival. The legendary event returns to Worthy Farm from Wednesday, the 26th, to Sunday, the 30th of June. And the lineup is headlined by Stormzy, The Killers, and The Cure. I'll be honest, man, if I was at that festival and I missed out on seeing The Cure, one of my favorite bands in the whole wide world, because too many people are peeing, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad. Every time I pee for a while, I'm going to be like, damn it, I didn't get to hear The Cure. Damn it. So don't do it. Don't do it. All right, so what does the article tell you to do instead? They tell you to, here, hold on. Somewhere they said, oh yeah, here we go. Peeing on the land at Glastonbury causes pollution of the water table, which can affect local wildlife and fish, said the festival in a statement. The Environment Agency have the power to close the site if there is too much pollution. Please only pee in the hundreds of toilets and urinals on site. There you go. Don't pee on the ground. It can get in the water table. That's gross. Imagine being told you can't perform. Imagine being Robert Smith. Sorry, you cannot go on. Too much pee. What? There's too much pee. There's too much pee, Mr. Smith. We're sorry. Everybody was looking forward to your set. And then someone has to go make that announcement. Hey, excuse me, The Cure will not go on. Or there's a lot of other bands too. I didn't mean to skim it. It's just Tame Impala, also Vampire Weekend, Chemical Brothers, Wu-Tang Clan. Imagine having to tell the Wu-Tang Clan, hey, you guys aren't going on. Too many people are peeing. They're just peeing everywhere. And now, no music. Too much pee. So pee in the receptacles, urinals, toilets. Don't pee on the ground. I know sometimes it ain't easy. Sometimes you really got to go. Those lines are super long. You've been drinking a lot. Pace yourself. You got to do it. We've all been there. We've all been there. And I'm certainly not going to say that I've never peed outside before. Of course I have. But I've never done it at a music festival. At least not to my memory. No, I'm pretty confident I never peed at a music festival. I've never been drunk at a music festival either. Fun fact, I'm not a big fan of day drinking in general, but at a music festival where it's really hot and you're around tons of people all day, that just doesn't sound pleasant to me. Being drunk at one, you're going to be dizzy and you're going to, So I never, even when I was a kid, and we would have to sneak booze, so it was a big deal that we even had booze at all, I would still pass. They'd be like, Ron, we got some rum, man. Who knows when we're going to get this again? And I'd be like, well, what a shitty time. Can we drink this tonight? Can we drink this after the show? No, because we're going to... All right, then, count me out. Even as a kid, I would pass, in that circumstance. I wouldn't pass all the time. But in that circumstance. I remember one time, some of my friends snuck some booze for the Warped Tour. And we were 13. And they were like, hey, we got some booze. It's Warped Tour. And I'm like, dude, I want to see like every band. I want to be going from stage to stage. I don't want to be drunk doing this. I don't need to. It's 90 degrees out. Humidity is high as hell. I mean, hey, call me a Debbie Downer, man, but when I go to a music festival, I want to hear the music. I want to see the music. I want to enjoy it. I don't need to be drunk for it. Especially not when I have an agenda. Keep in mind, this is when I was 13 years old, so I knew every single fucking band on pretty much every single stage on the Warped Tour. Now, I'd probably recognize about 5 or 6 bands. But back then, I knew everybody. I was on top of everything. This was in the days of Pure Volume. Y'all remember Pure Volume? I'm dating myself now. But anyway. So I wouldn't do that. So anyway, don't pee on the ground, especially when you know it's near a water table. And just have that good music fest etiquette. It's important. It really is. I've had some great times at music festivals. Oh, and by the way, when I say I don't get drunk, I'm not going to say I've never had a beer at a music festival. I'll do something like that. I won't get drunk, though. I'll just have, like, one. Then it's just refreshing. It's nice. To have, like, a nice, I had a nice summer wheat at Punk Rock Bowling. Last year I took my younger cousin, and he's a good bit younger than me. So he was, like, running around. Him and his girlfriend, they were running around the whole time because they're in their 20s. Then me and my fiance, we were kind of hanging back at the tent where there was like a little mist, so you could like stay cool that way. And we would just have beers there. We'd be like, all right, let's meet up again at such and such band. See you then. It's fun times. All right, so just don't pee on the ground. That's the lesson there. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your